Hi, I'm Tabitha from Tabitha's Cozy Corner. In today's video, I'm going to be getting this kitchen cleaned up for y'all to join my channel, so stick around and hit that subscribe button and continue watching. And while I'm working on the kitchen, my girls are going to finish up the laundry and take care of this, trying to straighten it up. This is getting ready for vacation, so I was cleaning out those because I've actually found those at the Goodwill for $6.99, and there's a smaller one I've got for $3.99. And I had them in the back about 2 weeks, just kind of in the garage area to air out to make sure no bugs were in them. Then I sanitized them midweek, and then I took them out last night and wiped them down with some soap and water. Before I get started cleaning, I'm going to first clean off a little area so I can get a pot roast going so it can be cooking while I'm doing the cleaning. now we're going to make a peach cobbler. So I'm going to use flour, sugar, can of peaches with the juice, some milk, and butter. Well, there's not much butter left in this one, so I'm just going to melt this one down. Okay, while the butter is melting, you just want to do a 1-to-1 ratio. So I'm going to fill this bowl up. Which pretty too close to being 2 of the 1/3 cups. And I don't need a lot because it's just going to be me and my husband that eats it because my girls don't like peach cobbler. Using whole milk. Then we just stir those 3 ingredients. It looks like I need a whisk. And then I like to drain my peaches and use the juice only into it. Don't know if it makes any difference if you just pour it all in. But this is how I've always done it. I guess that's how I'll continue to do it. I'm not a big fan of the peaches. I always pick them out. I don't have any spray grease left, so I'm going to use some of this, pour it in, wipe it down with a napkin. Just so it doesn't stick. So I don't need much, just a dollop. Then I'm just going to spread it around, wipe it down. Let's get our butter. Okay, there's our butter. So now we're going to take and pour the butter in the pan. And then we're going to pour our batter. And then we're going to pour our peaches. But like I said, I don't like a whole lot of peaches, so I'm just going to put them on one side. Then the rest of them I can put in a jar and save them for Jello something. And now I'm going to stick this in the oven at 350 degrees. Well, that's 360 because the roast is in there, and cook it for about an hour. I'm going to set a timer so I don't forget while I'm cleaning and overcook it. Okay, let's clean up our mess. We have about 6 minutes left on the cobbler, but it's looking like it's done. So I may go ahead and just take that out. I gave it an extra 5 minutes. Alright, the timer's going off for the peach cobbler, so it's time to grab that out of there. Oh, steamy. It looks good and golden brown. We'll set that to the side and let it cool off, and after dinner we'll have some peach cobbler and ice cream. Had to go change my shirt. The wetness was killing me. I got this from the dollar store. I like to hang it up, but I like to stain it first. video. I hope you liked it.